Hey guys, Garlic here with another 2004scape video for you. In this video, I wanted to highlight a training spot that I've not heard many people speak about. I don't think that many people actually know that this spot exists, so I thought I'd just go through it and show it off. I think there's probably better options out there now, but, you know, there might be someone that sees this and thinks that they might want to try this spot out. This is the Otherworldly being. That's the creature that we're killing here. You can find them on the very far west side of Xanaris. So obviously you need to be able to have done the Lost City quest to be able to come here and kill them. But I thought I'd just go through. I've tried these out for a little bit now, and I don't think they're too bad. I don't think they're the best thing, but, you know, maybe, like I said, someone will find some use for killing these guys. There's actually 6 spawns of these. They all spawn in this little room in the west of Xanaris around this pool of water in the middle here. So there's 6 spawns. I've never seen anyone here, so I don't think it's going to be very contested at all. But I thought we'd go over sort of some of the things that you might want to know if you decided to come and kill these guys yourself. So these guys actually attack with Crush. They just sort of seem to punch you. They're just basically like a set of robes with no one in them. So they just punch you, so they attack with Crush, so that's why I'm wearing the Rune Chain Body here for the extra defense. They are like level 64, so they're a bit stronger than some of the other things that I've been training on. I have been like, I mean, I'm sitting here with 60 defense and the full rune on, and they do still hit me like fairly often. So if you're a lower level, you might want to not come here until you've got a bit better of a defense level, because you can chew through your food pretty quick here, to be fair. They do have a max hit of 7, so, you know, you're not going to get absolutely shredded, but they do seem to be, like, fairly accurate, so just something to keep in mind there. I would say they're probably tougher than Jogers, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far. But they do have some drops that I'll go over now that might be of interest to you. So they do drop runes. They drop nature runes, which are pretty decent. You can see I've got 30 in my inventory so far. They drop 5 nature runes at a rate of 1 in 14, so that's not too bad. They also drop chaos runes in lots of sets of 4. They do drop lore runes as well, 2 at a time at a rate of 1 in 18. And then a little bit rarer, they drop cosmic runes, death runes, and blood runes. So if you're coming here, that's probably the thing that you're going to be wanting to get the most, is those runes. So they're pretty good for the runes. Obviously, the blood runes, 1 in 128, not so great. But the other ones aren't too bad. Like, you get them, like, semi-regularly, I would say. They also do drop herbs as well. You can see I've got a few in my inventory here. So that is an option to get some herbs. It's sort of not something you'd want to farm just to get herbs, I wouldn't say. Especially when Chaos Druids are in the game. But, you know, it's a nice little bonus to get some herb lore XP banked while you're killing them. They also have quite a strange other drop table. So they will very frequently drop just 15 GP. A rate of 1 in 2, basically. You get a lot of those. I've been picking them up, but you could probably just leave them on the floor, to be honest. I'm just a bit of a hoarder when it comes to things like that. They also have a 1 in 7 chance of dropping absolutely nothing, so you will see quite a lot they just don't drop anything at all. They also have a 1 in 64 rate of dropping a ruby ring. You can see I've got one here. So, I mean, maybe if you wanted to, you could, like, save them up and make rings of forging, I guess, but I've just been alking these, to be honest, just for a bit of money on the side whenever I get them. They also have a 1 in 128 drop rate of dropping a mithril mace and a mackerel. I don't think I've seen either of these drops yet, but they're very, very strange. I mean, they're otherworldly beings. I mean, I guess that's because they're from Xanaris, and technically Xanaris is like the moon in Gielinor. But I mean, I'm not sure what use they have for a mithril mace and a mackerel. But there you go. That's on there. They also do have the access to the gem drop table. They've got a 3 in 128 chance of rolling on the gem drop table. So obviously you can get things like the unkept gems I've been getting quite a few of. They do have a chance of dropping the nature talisman, I believe. I guess this counts as like above ground. They also do have a chance to drop the tooth half and loop half of keys. The first kill that I did when I first came here, I did get a half key, so maybe I'm a bit biased towards them because of that. And then obviously they do have the chance of dropping like the dragon spear and the shield left half. I believe with the ring of wealth on, which I do have, the shield left half is a rate of 1 in 10,400. So if you wanted to just be farming for the gem drop table, obviously the shadow warriors are going to be much better for that. But, you know, it's nice to be able to have that chance if you do come here to kill them. So that goes over the drops of them, basically. I'll just let you know now the XP that I've been getting here. So I've been training with 68 attack and 70 strength, and I have been potting up with a normal attack and strength potion as well. And I've been getting around 30k to 31k attack XP and around 10 to 10.5k HP XP. They don't drop any bones or anything like that, so no prayer XP to be spoken of. But they're not too bad XP wise, to be fair. I was thinking they're probably going to be worse than that. I mean, they do have like 66 HP, so I guess that's like fairly decent. But it is just sort of weighing up whether, you know, you want to come here, and because they do tend to hit like quite a bit harder. So that could get a bit annoying. But the one thing I would say that is definitely going in their favor, which is very, very nice to see, is that they are right next to a bank. So this is why I'm using like salmon here rather than lobsters. Oh, there's some laurines, very nice. So basically, like if we just run up north here, you'll see where we actually are. We're just on the far west end of Xanaris, and you can come up here and you'll see the fairy bankers are literally right here. So you could just talk to the banker. I like to access my bank, and then you can go in, you can deposit all of your stuff, you can get more food out really quick. So it's kind of like a nice spot because of that. You're very close to a bank, you can withdraw food whenever you need it, you can deposit stuff whenever your inventory gets full, go back and refresh your potions and stuff if you're bringing those to train here. So I'd say it's like quite a nice spot because of that. That's definitely like something to consider. Obviously there's other better spots out there, but you're able to just go to the bank so quickly that maybe it's worth your consideration. I will say these are basically, like, if I had to summarize them, they're kind of like the budget version of Shadow Warriors, to be honest. Like, Shadow Warriors are much nicer because you can go up to the bank at the top of Legends Guild and then back down to the basement. They're very close to a bank. They've got better rolls on the gem drop table. I think just better drops. Maybe not so much with the runes though. So if you're hoping to get some runes, maybe come here. But I still think if I had to like decide, I would probably still pick the Jogers or Shadow Warriors over these. Obviously the Jogers drop medium clues. These guys don't drop any clues. Shadow Warriors also don't drop clues, but they do have that much better rate on the gem drop table. So yeah, I maybe wouldn't come train here anymore, but like maybe some people would want to come here for the rune drops, or just like because it's a strange spot where no one seems to come and it's close to a bank. So maybe it's worth your consideration. I probably won't train here very much anymore, but I have tried it out for like a couple of days and it seems to be not too bad. I guess that's a good way to summarize them. Not too bad. So yeah, I hope that's sort of interesting. If it's not useful, at least it might be interesting to you guys if you didn't know that this spot existed. I think we've got a little bit of time just to go over a quick update on where we are with the account so far, because the last update was quite a long time ago, I think. So we're currently up to 68 attack, 70 strength, 60 defense, 66 ranged, and 65 magic. A lot of this has been from Jogers, and then we did go and actually kill some blue dragons and greater demons to try and get some hard clue scrolls. We also got to 54 prayer, basically from burying all the dragon bones from killing blue dragons. The rune crafting I don't think has moved at all. Up to 70 HP, which is nice. 54 agility, so we went and did the monkey bars up to 52, and then we got 2 levels at the Wildy course. That was nice. We needed 50 for the Legends quest. Up to 49 herb lore. This was very nice. We did Legends quest literally yesterday. You might have noticed I'm wearing the Legends cape. It came out yesterday, and we put all of the XP rewards onto herb lore, went from 45 up to 49. Getting very close to 50 base stats with the rune crafting and the herb lore, just the last ones left to go there. The 50 thieving, we did, we went and did the gate content, and then we did the pirate hut in the wilderness, and then we went and did the chaos druid door all the way up to 50. Crafting, I don't think has changed at all, I don't think. Actually, that's a lie. We did go up a little bit here because we decided to make all of 400 water battle staffs. So I went to Entrana, I picked up all of the seaweed myself, and then went to get buckets of sand myself, and then I came to Xanaris, and I used the furnace here and the sandpit here. And we made lots of molten glass, blew it into pan-powered orbs. Then we went and charged all the orbs into water orbs, and then I went to stand in Zaf's shop in Varrock and bought battle staffs 5 at a time, world hopping until I had 400. It was very, very tedious. Then I crafted them all, and then I out them all. So I did make some good money off that. I went from like 400k up to 1.1 mil, and we got up to 56 crafting. We've got up to 65 fletching here. I've been making a lot of my own arrows. I'll go over that when we show you the bank in just a second. but up to 65. I'd like to get to 70 so I can make the yew longbows and alch them for some money. The mining has gone up a little bit, and the smithing has gone up a little bit. This is basically being from mining mithril and coal in the mining guild and then superheating it. The fishing and cooking hasn't changed, nor is the fire making or the wood cutting. So all of the quests are now completed. You can see green quest log, very nice. We're up to 115 quest points, up to level 84 combat, and 1145 total level. So that's pretty nice. Let's just go over the bank real quick, and you will see we've got some runes here. We were running very, very low on lore runes until we got some from a hard clue last night. 2.6k nats in the bank, which is quite nice. Kind of just saving them for superheating or alching when I get to yew longbows. Not much else to speak of there. We got our food, we got some gems, we got some bars and stuff. This is the like herb lore / potions tab, which is pretty nice. I like organizing it like this so that you can sort of just see exactly what gets made into what. Then it gets a little bit messy. We've got a lot of arrows here, so I made a lot of these steel arrows myself and the mithril arrows myself. And then the rest of it is just kind of trash. We've got the 195 blue dragon hide. That's how many dragons we've killed. We're up to 825 cash right now. We have been spending some money. We spent like 200k to get from 41 to 45 herb lore, so I was ready for the Legends quest. Other than that, not much to speak of. We got some black D hide from some clues. We got some placeholder rune items from some clues. And we did make like 2k mithril darts, which I've been using just to get some range levels. But other than that, I think there's not much else to go over. I think that's probably a good time to wrap up the video as well. So, like I said, guys, this may be not the most useful video, but I wanted to cover it, and so maybe you've found it interesting. So other than that, I will see you in the next video. We've got a couple of ideas lined up and maybe another discussion with another content creator lined up coming your way, so look forward to that. If you don't know, I do stream every other day, so come and check out the streams if you can. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.